bringing back the character made popular by Humphrey Bogart in the 1940s. Sam Spade returns, this time in the 60s, and he's played by Clive Owen. Let's talk about the AMC series Monsieur Spade. Hey guys, Dan here. This is Dan Reviews It. Welcome to my TV review for the AMC series Monsieur Spade. This is streaming on, of course, AMC Plus, but for a limited time, you can also see all the episodes on Amazon Prime. So you can check it out even if you don't have AMC Plus, or if you don't have cable anymore. You can't catch the reruns on AMC or whatever. But in any case, we're going to dive into this here momentarily. First, though, let me welcome you into Dan Reviews It. Thank you for finding this video. We do movie and TV reviews here on the channel, and just about every day I post something new, so there's always a lot to check out. With that in mind, please consider subscribing, click that like button, and comment below. All that stuff, of course, helps the channel out. All right, so Sam Spade, one of the most famous, hard-boiled detectives out there, neo-noir. The Maltese Falcon was first a book, and then there was a few adaptations even before the Humphrey Bogart version, but that is obviously like the definitive. And I got to be honest, I'm not sure if I've ever watched the thing in full. My parents were big Humphrey Bogart fans, so I know it was like on in my house a lot, but I don't know if I ever actually sat down and watched the whole thing, but I certainly am familiar with the character, and there have been other adaptations over the years as well. But this one takes place in the 1960s, and it has Clive Owen playing Spade as a retired detective who's living currently in the south of France. As opposed to, he was in San Francisco for, the novel and the movie, The Maltese Falcon, and some of the other books, I guess, in the series. But his old adversary returns and changes everything for him. And it has to do with, I don't want to get too far into the weeds because the real plot doesn't kick in until episode 2. So I don't want to give too much away there, but there are some murders that take place, and so, the town is grieving and basically is calling on him to figure out what's going on. And, hey, Mr. Spade, can we get you out of retirement to help us out here? So that's basically, I guess, the plot of the miniseries. I won't go into more specifics because, like I said, it doesn't even really kick in until episode 2. Episode 1 is a lot of, here's what Sam Spade's been up to, and look at these beautiful, backdrops of France, and, here's his old adversary, and they're going to sort of have words a few different times with each other, and that kind of thing. So, with that in mind, I think this is pretty slow moving. However, I will say episode 2 is a lot more well-paced, a lot more sense, really. It made a lot more sense because not that episode 1, like, I was confused, but it was just like, it was really, really kind of slow, and I was like, okay, where is this even going? Like, is he just enjoying his retirement and this is the show? Because I felt like something maybe should happen at least by the episode 1 ending, and it sort of didn't. But then it really kicks in with the second episode and starts moving swiftly. So this is not listed necessarily as a mini series, I don't think. So it could get a season 2. I don't know if it will because obviously this is like a season-long murder story, so it's going to resolve by the end, like all of these do. But I sort of wish if they go with the season 2, right? We've established the background of, okay, here's what he's been up to since the retirement and all of that. We've established all of that. We've established his character. And for those, unfamiliar, we've, introduced them to this character. So we got that down. I would love to see a mystery of the week type show. If we do get a season 2 of this, because I would be interested to see more with this character, but not quite with this slower burn pace, because this runs, is it 6 episodes? Yeah. And they're all, an hour each. So it's fine. There's a lot of things going on, I guess. But now that he's established, I would love to see if this does move forward, a mystery of the week type of element to it. Because here's the deal. Clive Owen is great in this role. I think Clive Owen is an actor that does not really get a lot of respect, or the accolades that some of his peers get. Like, he burst onto the scene, I feel like, in the like early 2000s, along with people like Russell Crowe and I don't know, maybe Colin Farrell, and there's a handful of guys, sort of rugged jawlines and all of that. Gerard Butler maybe is one of them too, in that realm. But I don't know. People don't really talk about Clive Owen as being like a really good actor, if they talk about him at all. And he really is. I think he was maybe a little choosier on his projects than some of the people I mentioned. So we didn't maybe see him as much. Or if we did, it was sometimes in a more independent movie. I don't know. But I've always liked Clive Owen. And I think he is perfect for this role. That hard boiled, gruff kind of attitude of his works well for the retired detective. So I would love to see more with this particular character. Maybe, like I said, doing different mystery every week, or if they want to do maybe a series of movies with him. I think. I don't know. This just seemed like a drag for me. Maybe because that first episode took so long to get going. But once it did, and once it kicked in, I was pretty happy with the end result there. So anyway, you can catch this, like I said, temporarily on Amazon Prime, but it's on AMC Plus as well if you have that. I leave Monsieur Spade with a B minus. Would love to see more of Clive Owen attacking this character, and yes, I should go back and officially watch The Maltese Falcon, I guess, as well. That's obviously the gold standard of the character, I guess. But all right, thank you for watching Dan Reviews It. I'll see you next time.